Becky Lynch, Ricochet, what in the world is going on? How did we reach this point? And why are we even here? Guys, my name is Billy Davis. If you're new here, definitely be sure to like this video and also be sure to subscribe to the channel, guys. The reason why I say that is because we'd like to get sent to a different stratosphere. And it's fun over there. It's fun over there. Also, guys, I have a Discord channel. If you guys would like, you guys can join. It's down, linked in the comments, or not in the comment section. It's linked in the description below. But Becky Lynch, Ricochet, contract issues. Let's talk about it. Let me shut up. Let's go over here.
Let's talk wrestling with Billy.
Yo, guys. If you guys are new here, definitely be sure to send us to a different stratosphere. Guys, we have two big things kind of coming out of the last week, and I haven't really updated anybody or talked to you guys about it. We kind of briefly touched on it in a live stream yesterday, but for the most part, didn't really talk about it, didn't really dive too deep into it, but today we're going to talk about it, and we're going to dive directly into it, and I want to start with the Becky Lynch contract situation. Again, haven't really dove into it, but guys, if you don't know, Becky Lynch is now a free agent. So let me go ahead and read this report. It's from PW Insider, which I have two reports regarding both situations that I will be reading, and I'll be giving my in-depth analysis, right? So it says, Becky Lynch officially became a free agent over the weekend. Lynch was expected to take a break from the company, but when Rhea Ripley became injured, those plans changed. The expectation is that she will take time off to spend with family and return when the time is right for all sides. Within WWE, they do not believe she is seeking to go elsewhere, but obviously you never know. So again, guys, I personally have always felt and do believe in my heart of hearts that there will never be a time where we see Becky Lynch leave the WWE. I think she has too much respect for those people. I think right now what you're seeing is literally just that. She just wants to go be with her family. She wants to go spend time with her daughter. When you have to understand, like, when she had her baby, she was right back to work. And now her daughter's getting to that age where it's like, oh, I need to be involved in her life more, and as a mother, that is the right thing to do. So don't believe everything you see on the internet. If you see that Becky Lynch is going to AEW or whatever the case is, you never know. I do want to make that clear. You never know. But chances are that will not be the case, and she will just be moving on and just going to spend time with her family, going to spend time probably in Ireland or whatever the case is. Just, that's all that's happening. That's all that's happening. But the same can't be said for another superstar. Yes, there is another superstar that is going to let his contract run out, and that superstar's name is Ricochet. And guys, we dove into it a little bit last night on the live stream. We talked about Ricochet and what could be happening and whatnot, but I have a report from PW Insider that we'll dive right into. It says PW Insider has confirmed with multiple sources that WWE's Ricochet has given notice that he intends to exit the company when his current contract expires this summer. We are told that Ricochet is expected to be written out of WWE storylines very soon. In advance of the contract expiration, Ricochet is currently part of WWE's Raw brand. He's also been in a storyline recently with Braun Breaker, which we'll dive into shortly. Over the course of his WWE run, Ricochet has held the WWE Intercontinental Championship, the United States Championship, the WWE NXT North American Championship, and was the inaugural WWE Speed Champion, which he dropped to Andrade. He and Aleister Black, or Malachi Black over in AEW, won the 2019 WWE NXT Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic. Ricochet signed with WWE back in 2018 after memorable runs in New Japan Pro Wrestling, where he won the 2014 Best of Super Junior Tournament, Evolve, Dragon Gate, and Lucha Underground, where he held the LU Championship twice and was the centerpiece of the El Rey Network series and masked Prince Puma. That was the name that he went by. He went by Prince Puma. Ricochet's New Japan run included a celebrated bout against Will Ospreay, who's now in AEW, that could obviously be revisited once Ricochet is free and clear contractually. Ricochet was also the first ever House of Glory champion. So, guys, let's talk about it. Number one, I think they said it here. If you're a fan of Ricochet and you know anything about Ricochet's work, you've seen his matches with Will Ospreay. So that's one thing that I definitely look forward to. I think that's huge. I've seen a lot of people talking about how coincidental it might be that recently Will Ospreay said something about Ricochet, and I've seen people talking about maybe tampering of the contracts. That's not the case. Trust me, they're not doing that. All that's happening is Ricochet wants out of his contract. He feels like he could have been appreciated more, probably, which is okay. I see a lot of stuff on the internet where people are talking about it's more the less of like, oh, we believe that Ricochet deserved better. Now the thing is you can only get so much out of your situation. Ricochet was a smaller guy in a time where the big wrestler was coming back. That's just the sad fact and the truth. But the good thing about it is there's another company like AEW that exists to where he can go shine there, which he will. Ricochet will definitely go to AEW and shine. Rightfully so. I do feel like they would make sure that we got the Will Ospreay Ricochet match. Again, you just want to make sure that it's done correctly. And I don't want to see Ricochet just waltz off into AEW, have a couple good matches, and then same thing happens, and he's back stuck, and he's under contract, and then suddenly he can't get out of it. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing that I deal with here. But he could also be a case of Becky Lynch as well. He may not go to AEW. You have to understand that there are breaks that people need in life. And sometimes us as humans, we just genuinely need breaks. So Ricochet, as well as he's done in the WWE, could just ultimately need a break from wrestling as a whole. You never know, right? Because it's wear and tear on the body. Ricochet, I see a lot of people talking about, oh, he's not the same Ricochet that he was. He's getting older. So those are just things to take into consideration. Also, guys, don't read everything that you see on the internet. Samantha Irvin probably is not going anywhere, or Irwin, is probably not going anywhere. She's been doing great work in the WWE, and many times a lot of people work in separate companies. It's just what it is. So you can't sit here and hold somebody accountable for that for too long. You know what I mean? But I will say this. Sometimes we just need breaks. And Ricochet could easily just need a break. You never know. I personally would love to see him in AEW because I do feel like he would get the shine that he deserves in AEW, because I also understand the discourse on the internet of, oh, he could have been so much more. Yes, Ricochet could have ultimately been a world champion in WWE given the right circumstance. The thing is we were coming in a time where storylines mattered, and he just didn't fall in place of those storylines, and that's okay at the end of the day. And Triple H, whether you guys like to believe it or not, has made Ricochet feel more important in the last year and a half than Vince McMahon did in the last, I want to say, 3-4 years of having him. But ultimately, that's just the true case behind it. That is just the true case behind it. Now, guys, if you're new here, definitely be sure to like this video. Also, be sure to subscribe to the channel. Guys, you can go follow me on TikTok. I'll link the TikTok in the description below. Also, I have a Discord. You guys can join the Discord. Over there, we're building a family, man. We're having a lot of fun. And, guys, we're back. We're doing this thing. We are back moving. So I want to say we are going to either do a post-show or a live watch-along for Monday Night Raw tonight. I'm not 100% sure, but we'll figure it out in due time. We'll figure it out 100% in due time. Other than that, guys, that's all I got for you guys. And let me know. I do want to have a discussion about this, by the way. I genuinely want to have a discussion of what you guys think needs to happen with Ricochet and Becky Lynch. Do they go? Do they not? Do they stay? Do they not? I genuinely am curious your guys' thoughts, so definitely feel free to leave that down in the comments section below. But other than that, now I will be talking to you guys later. Peace.